Good morning. Okay, so today is April 21st, and I'm showing here ES, and we have this RTH gap from Friday. If you see the evening session, you see that on Sunday night we got down, we filled that gap, and then we went back. Yesterday I said that my main scenario was to balance in between these two sessions, and that's exactly what happens when we tried inside value for Friday, and then we almost got to that point of control. Then we found sellers, rejected. The sellers couldn't get to the low from Friday. See that we couldn't get there, and so we just balanced around there. Then it was just a grind. It was a pretty horrible price action yesterday. But anyway, overnight we came back into the into value from Friday. You can see that now pretty much the overnight session is almost the same as value from Friday. And now we came back to that middle 71.62, which is the short-term magnet for now. And we're probably gonna keep being trading back to that area for a little bit. You see it's getting a lot of volume. And what I'm looking for today, we have a 30-point expected move, is to stay inside this range. Unless there's some unexpected news, but I think that if we move higher and then we see that we failed to hold above these highs, then I think that would be a decent short opportunity to get back to the 71.62. And same thing if we take these two lows and then we fail to hold below them, I think it's a good opportunity for longs for that 71.32 high volume node, and then see if we can retrace the whole this whole range, right? Now if we hold below these lows, I'm looking for another attempt to fill this gap during the RTH, because filling the gap during an overnight session, it's okay, but I want to see that during RTH. A healthy market should at least attempt to retest that. If we do get that gap fill, the 78 high volume node is the target, and then this one right here at 70.61. These are the edges of value for this Thursday session. So that's pretty much it. Balance. So this is the third day of balance after breaking above, and it's the first pullback we had. We're still one time firming up, because this was an inside day. Inside day says that if you break through one side, then you should go with a break, but this happened overnight. So now we just gotta see if we come back into the range. If we get back inside value for yesterday, then look for value area sweep, and then here there's just fading the edges of this range. That's it. NQ was able to test above this high, but the NQ is always better at running stops and taking liquidity from areas that where people put their stops. So so now we're back in the middle here. If you see yesterday's low on NQ, almost filled that gap, but not quite. And during the overnight session, it had gotten inside the range and then rejected it. So This is the second time that it's rejecting this range. So I think we still could have more upside. I mean, the all-time highs is kind of hard to short, so we still could have more upside, of course, and still very headline-driven market. Tomorrow's the ceasefire. Now we start earnings, so we're gonna move away from this range probably. But for now, this is a big magnet. Remember, the weekly pivot is here. That usually acts as support. Anyway, crude is holding around this area. It's putting some volume here. 80. What is it? 87.50, and couldn't fill this gap. So I think that, you know, if we fill this gap on crude and we fail to hold around this below 84, I think that we could see a move back to that 87.50. And then if we hold below 84, then 81.50 should be the target to the downside. Gold coming down a little bit, but still balancing nicely in this area, 48.10 area. And silver, what's silver doing? Let's see. Same, also balancing around with the point of control 79.60. That's a 20-day point of control. So I think that attempts to get below 78, we could see a move back into 79.60. Same thing, attempts to break above 81 that fail can come back to that 20-day point of control. All right, today we also have WARSH confirmation hearings at 10 a.m. We have business inventories, Fed Wallace speaking. And tomorrow we have crude oil inventories, 20-year bond auction, and then Tesla, IBM earnings. And then we'll start seeing more earnings next week. All right, good luck.